Ladies and gentlemen, I have big news for you today. It is official. The title is not clickbait whatsoever. Modern Warfare 3 is officially confirmed, but not by Activision, not by Infinity Ward, and not by Sledgehammer Games. To start out, for those of you who don't know, the rumor originally was that this year, 2023, we were not going to be receiving a premium Call of Duty title, meaning no $70 release or anything like that. The rumor was it was going to be an expansion for Modern Warfare 2, adding in a bunch of original Modern Warfare 2 content, as well as some new missions here or there, and maybe a campaign. However, since then, the rumors have changed, and we are getting a premium release Call of Duty game. And we found this out through investor calls, which means that there was going to be a campaign, there's going to be co-op, there's going to be multiplayer, and we have received one update since then from Call of Duty themselves. We'll dive into that later on in the video. But there has been no name reveal, announcement, or anything like that from Activision. However, today we received these images. So the image that you're looking at here is an image for Monster Energy and a promotion that they are doing with them to receive things like double weapon XP, double XP, decals, operators, things like that via purchasing their items. Every single year they have something like this. Now, before anyone comes in and says this is fake, someone photoshopped it, anything like that, I know from experience that these things come out very, very early every single year. And the reason why I know this is because back in 2015, I worked at Pepsi. And while I was working there, I was making Call of Duty videos. And at that time, it just so happened that Black Ops 3 was to be released. However, Black Ops 3 had not yet been announced, but because I worked in Pepsi, we worked with Mountain Dew and we worked with Doritos. I worked in the warehouse at the time, and upon seeing this, some promotional items came in, and basically what these are is some boxes and things that go and get set up in stores or in case Mountain Dew or Doritos, and then go out to the stores. But these things come in months and months in advance before they actually go out to the stores. And because I was working in the warehouse, I actually saw this early, and I took these pictures that you are seeing here before Zombies was announced for the game, before the game itself and the name was even announced. These were sitting there in the warehouse. Now I took these pictures and I'm like, if I make a video on this, this is going to blow up. So I took to a friend on the internet who was actually Drifter at the time. I told him what was going on. I told him I have images of this, told him I worked in the warehouse for Pepsi. And he told me, if you release these, you will be fired tomorrow. So I didn't. I sat on the information, and lo and behold, about 3-ish weeks later, the announcement for Black Ops 3 comes out, so on and so forth. So what I'm telling you is that the images that we are looking at here today are 100% legit. This is something that happens every single year. It is just really, really weird that the announcement for the game has yet to happen whatsoever, especially with all of the leaks going around in the past couple of weeks. Now, if we take a closer look at these images, there's a few things that we can take away from this. First off, we are getting in-game rewards. The things that we see here are an operator skin, a decal, and double XP. We don't know what else will be awarded whatsoever, but it's basically the same thing that we see every year. But we also see the new logo, the new Modern Warfare 3 logo, the 3 marks. Looks like that's what we're going to be looking at. And based off of the leaks that we saw, the red and black is going to be the theme for this game, kind of like the red and green was for this game. And then Modern Warfare 2019 was kind of the gray theme that we saw before. However, what is more interesting is the characters that we see here. First off, front and center, we have Captain Price. He's obviously going to be a big part of this game. But also underneath that, on the can itself, we have Ghost. No surprise there. We know he was going to be a part of the game. However, what's more interesting than all of that is if you look behind Captain Price, you can actually see our bad guy, our antagonist. And that is, of course, Vladimir Makarov. Now, this is our first look at him. He wasn't revealed within the campaign until the very end. We never saw him. He was never 100% confirmed, but we saw that no Russian teaser at the very end. So therefore, this is what he's going to look like. And I have to say, he's already looking pretty good. Now, the second image that we have here is more or less more of the same. We can see the exact same logo, the exact same characters, and once again, this is on Monster Energy drinks. Again, it is no surprise that this is coming out early. As I said, I know from experience. Now, as I mentioned, there was one thing that Call of Duty has actually talked about in regards to Modern Warfare 3. Also, can we just say the new Twitter thing with the X up in the corner is very, very weird. I don't know if they're changing the name to Twitter to X. I don't know. It's very weird. Elon Musk is doing some weird stuff over there. But this is the tweet that came out. So this came out after all of the leaks that came out over the past couple of weeks. The main one of which was saying that the Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, blueprints, skins, anything that you have bought is going to carry over to the next Call of Duty game. They tweeted this: "Let's get this out of the way. Should Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, and bundles carry forward to Call of Duty 2023? Notice that they are not saying Modern Warfare 3, that they have not yet announced the name. Their options were yes and yes, when is the reveal? So in other words, this is actually happening. They then continued to say, look for the first details about redacted reveal event in Season 5 announcement and additional Modern Warfare 2 carry forward details soon. Stay frosty. So in other words, we are getting this announcement at the launch of Season 5 within Modern Warfare 2. My guess would be it is some sort of in-game announcement within Warzone like we have seen in the past with other Call of Duty games. Now, what this means is that in the next couple of weeks, once Season 5 is actually announced and we see a roadmap and things like that, that is when the teasers and reveals are actually going to start for Modern Warfare 3. That is when the name is going to be announced. That is when we get trailers. That is when we're going to start to see gameplay and things like that, which is much sooner than I previously thought. So I want to be clear when I say this. This officially confirms that the next Call of Duty game is indeed Call of Duty 2023, or that is the greatest Photoshop I have ever seen ever. But I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say it. This leak officially confirms Call of Duty 2023 is indeed Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be a continuation of Modern Warfare 2. The campaign's going to continue where we have left off after the raids. Makarov is going to be our main bad guy, and that is what you can come to expect this year. On top of this, based off of what we have heard officially confirmed from Call of Duty themselves, we will start to see these reveals at the beginning of Season 5. So when are we going to see this? Probably next week is when we're going to start to see teasers for Season 5, including a roadmap. When we do, that is when the tie-ins for Modern Warfare 3 are officially going to happen, and we are going to get all of our information coming from there. When we get the official title reveal, name reveal, maybe some gameplay, is going to be the beginning of Season 5, most likely within Warzone. I'm willing to bet, since we've seen that before, that is what we are going to see again, and that sort of event carryover is probably going to be a live event on that given day when it actually comes out. So stay tuned. As we get more information, I will keep you guys updated. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, have notifications on. It'll be the best way for you to stay up to date on everything regarding that. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say. Is it good that they're continuing the Modern Warfare franchise, or were you really hoping for something new? Keep in mind, the next game, Call of Duty 2024, will be a Treyarch game. That is probably going to be a Black Ops game. That is when that is going to happen. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, you found it informative, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe, turn notifications on. But as always, that's everything we know for now. Modern Warfare 3 is coming. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're made